Forecast. Howard, what can we expect?
Well, we've got a active forecast ahead here, starting the week with some rain, and we're going to be looking at the risk of some heavy rain as well. Take a national picture here. Yeah, look at the severe weather blowing up here this evening in northern Texas, northeastern Texas, southeastern Oklahoma. Powerful cold front coming in through the central Great Lakes, and even, well, I should say a very large area of low pressure in the western Great Lakes. This cold front crosses our area. It's going to slow down as it does, and that will, potentially impact our forecast. Latest surface analysis showing rain moving across the area. Nothing heavy really right now, but that low is down south of us. It's going to stay south of us and move east. There's a look at the local radar. Notice, yeah, it's all mainly light rain right now, but it's been persistent over the last few hours. A couple blops of yellow in there, maybe in central Chenango County and also just southwest of Athens. But aside from that, what we're paying attention to is a first alert. I have two issued. We just can't handle any more heavy rain. Things are very saturated. Creeks and streams are running high. Drainage ditches are probably still high as well. More they're coming down, of course, but the soil is soaked. Heavy rain and thunderstorms are possible over the next 48 hours. We'll get to the time in just a moment, but where we run into problems is where we see repetitive areas of heavy rain and maybe some thunderstorms. That is what would lead to the greatest threat of flooding, and most likely time frame for any sort of issues is going to be late Monday into very early Tuesday. Temperatures right now in the 60s, a little muggy out there. Your excessive rainfall outlook. This will be updated about 2 o'clock in the morning by the Weather Prediction Center, but we are in the 2 out of 4 risk, a slight risk, 10 to 20% chance of excessive rainfall. It's a rather large area because we're just not quite sure where those training thunderstorms and heavy downpours are going to set up. Slight risk means, yeah, scattered flash flooding is possible, perhaps even some localized intense flash flooding. Where's the heaviest rain falling? Well, as of right now, the highest chance of an inch or more of rain is likely in the darker green. There's still a chance, but I think a lower chance in the light green shading, and the lowest chance of, the most rain sitting off to the east and to the south. But everybody, I'm fairly confident, is going to get into some rain. It could be heavy at times. Overnight, yeah, still light rain, but cloudy skies early. Maybe some sunshine as we head into the afternoon. That could result in a large west to east temperature gradient as well. Then late tomorrow evening, we'll have to watch the risk of some heavy downpours coming in from the Finger Lakes around 8 o'clock. Right now, the severe storm threat is highest in western New York, but if this line moves in a little bit faster, we could possibly see an isolated severe storm along the leading edge of this line. But look what happens then. By 10 or 11 o'clock, notice how those yellows and oranges over the same areas, these are going to be rainfall rates, 1.5 to 2 inches an hour. Very heavy stuff. Then by 2 o'clock in the morning, the heavy threat is over, I think, for most of the area, but we might get a reinforcing shot into very early Tuesday morning before most of the rain moves out, and there could be a couple, maybe a thunderstorm with a heavy downpour moving through on Tuesday afternoon with some sunshine and clouds. Very active forecast here again. First alert for mainly late tomorrow into very early Tuesday. Not all day long, both of those days. Near 80 on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, a little unsettled. And what would a weekend be in New York State, really, without the chance of some rain next weekend?
All right.